Hello and welcome to Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV and to Bearded Driver Reviews. Hello and welcome to Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV and to the 1100 subscriber special. And in this special I have become White Van Man for the day, as we take a look at the Renault Trafic SL30 Extra Blue DCI from 2024. So, firstly, a little bit of history about the Renault Trafic. The Trafic was launched in 1980 and the first generation lasted 21 years. It was also known in the UK market as the Vauxhall Arena. The van was revised in its 21-year history. In 2001, the second generation arrived. This was a partnership with Vauxhall and Opel, with the Vauxhall variant being called the Vivaro, as well as being a Nissan Primastar. The third generation Trafic arrived in 2014. Again, a Vauxhall, Renault, Opel and Nissan venture. Until 2019, when for Vauxhall, who then fell under the Stellantis banner. The Nissan van in the UK is called either the NV300 or the Primastar. So let's have a look around this Renault Trafic. Let's start off with the front. And the first thing you notice is the big massive grille. And with the recently redesigned Renault badge, along with LED headlights, and the LED headlights just appear to blend into the front driver and passenger wings. Moving to the side, we have 17-inch alloy wheels, body coloured mouldings at the bottom of the van, and door mirrors which incorporate side repeaters. The colour is called Glacier White, so that's Glacier White. Round to the rear you have two double doors. You open the door from the passenger side, and this is the Trafic Extra. You've also got the high mounted lights down the side and a high level brake light. Moving around to the side, we have a sliding door, which allows you to go into the load space in the rear. And you also have your fuel flap down here, which incorporates the fuel filler and AdBlue. Under the bonnet we have the DCI 130 2-litre diesel 16 valve 4-cylinder. This produces roughly 130 brake horsepower at 300 Newton meters of torque. This is mated to a 6-speed manual gearbox and a 0 to 60 time of 14.3 seconds and a top speed of 103. For maintenance levels, we have your screen wash here, you've got your coolant tank here, you've got your oil here, brake fluid here, and this appears to possibly be the battery. Yep, that's the battery. And your air boxes in here if you're a DIY maintenance type of person. It's very, very simply all coloured to help you do any maintenance. And dipstick is just down under here. Another thing to note on the Trafic is the bonnet is on gas struts, so it should make it easier to open and close the bonnet without a bonnet stay. Just like so. So why don't we get inside the Trafic and have a look at some of its features. So jumping into the Trafic, it is a 3-seater van. And let's start off with the door architecture. So on the door, we've sort of got the usual scratchy plastic. This door handle incorporates the window switches, the automatic mirrors. I'll show you as such. Hello. We also have the mirror controls as well to adjust. Moving down into the door, we have the passenger airbag switch to turn off and on. You've got this sort of plasticky, sort of black effect with a bit of silver trim on the heating vent. And moving down, we've got what appears to be driver aid. So this looks like lane departure warning. This adjusts the brightness of your controls, of your dials, and that's the headlamp leveling. We've also got the familiar Renault audio control. Moving on to the steering wheel, this is a 3-spoke fake leather steering wheel, which incorporates the cruise control buttons and also appears to control the phone controls as well. You've got a funky little digital display. Moving down, we have the indicators on the left and wipers on the right. We also have on this car, we have van, we have auto wipers, and we have, if we can do it, auto lights as well. So back to the instrument cluster. As I said, it's a digital display. It also picks up, it's got speed sign recognition, which is a pain in the backside because if you do 21 mile an hour, it will start beeping at you. It's also got this economy meter instead of a rev counter. So this little green band is where you're driving economically. You've got the fuel gauge down the bottom where it says it's got 285 miles left. And you also have the temperature gauge down at the bottom and the trip meter. If I start the van, give it a wee rev. Moving into the centre of the dash, we have this 8-inch touchscreen. We'll just open the door and see if we can get the touchscreen to activate. Maybe not. Try again. I think that's quite funky there. So let's see what the touchscreen enables us to do. So this van has sat-nav. So we're here at Northfield Community Centre in Edinburgh. So we could go in here and we can turn off traffic signs, maybe. Got lane departure warning. This is all on. You can personalise this. We can put them all on. You've got, I think this is adaptive cruise control, following distance. You've got active braking and you've got a fatigue warning. Parking assistance. Car configuration. So you can auto lock doors when driving, auto relock, secure mode. Back to home. You can connect your phone. And we're currently apparently listening to radio too. Into the little sub menu down here, you've got navigation, radio, music, phone, apps, car info, driving economically, see what else we have. So we've got your green score of 78 out of 100, 257 miles. Distance, was that without acceleration? And score. You've also got coaching. Do not leave engine idling. Drive at steady speed. Change up gears sooner. Anticipation. Moving down, you've got some physical buttons here. So that's this button here, stop start, eco, hazard warning lights, locking. Not sure what that button does. It's got a picture of a car and a tree. If anybody knows, let me know. Then you've got 3 blanks. Then we move down and you've got your 12 volt here. You've got some physical heating controls now. That's a really good point from Renault. And you push here for air conditioning, 4-speed fan, your settings here. If you push again in the middle, you get your heated rear window or heated screen. In this case, I would say. Next up, we've got a 6-speed manual gearbox with lift up reverse, which also activates our rear view camera. Really handy in a van where it's not got any back windows. Moving down to the side of the gear lever, you've got some storage space for some keys. So you also have a flat sort of T-shelf newspaper area for your builder's magazines or notebooks or a copy of Practical Classics. You've also got a cup holder for the passenger here and one for the driver here. You also have a storage space here. You've also got 2 charging ports or USB ports as well, just behind the touchscreen. Into the glove box. It's not the most spacious of glove boxes, but enough room for a couple of bags of crisps on the move. And again, the passenger door just has a control for the electric windows and a nice chrome door handle. Why don't we have a look in the rear of the van? Just before we go into the rear of the van, you also have map reading lights with little LED lights there, which is quite smart. You have an SOS button if you're involved in, say, like an accident, and you also have your passenger seatbelt warning light and passenger airbag if it's been deactivated light. Interesting thing to note on the sun visor is wide view. I'm not too sure what that is. But also the driver gets an armrest as well. I'm guessing that's maybe like sort of lumbar for it. Not sure. And we also have a manual handbrake. And behind the driver is the bulkhead. Into the rear of the van, it's very well presented with this sort of light wood flooring and wheel arch protection and panelling inside the van. Load volume for this van is 5.8 M3, whatever M3 means. But if you've got a long load, for example, like long panels, you can, if you open this door, increase your storage space by sliding the panels through the bulkhead. Very handy. And maximum payload for this van is 1017 kilograms. So that's a look at the Renault Trafic inside and out. Why don't we take it for a drive and see what we think? Just another couple wee things on the Trafic. There is extra storage in the van, just above the driver's steering wheel. Little compartment in here, maybe just handy for maybe putting your phone away or putting a little notebook or something in there. Now if you want to stop for lunch and sit in the van like I am now, I'm an Asda, Gal Shields. Well, what to do is there's a release on the seat, on the passenger seat, just here. And that becomes a little table. So handy if you want to put your sandwich. And a can of juice in here to have some lunch. So, how does the Renault Trafic drive? Let's find out. First impressions, really well. Steering, personally for me, I thought was okay. It's the usual electronic setup, where there is no feel. We covered 73 miles in the van, and from a glance in the wing mirrors, it can appear to be a huge van. Handling and cornering. The Trafic felt okay in the corners. I would say the steering feel is non-existent, but hey, it's a van, not a race car. Enjoyed using the 6-speed manual gearbox, a nice short throw, easy enough to get into reverse, and having the rear view camera made parking a doddle. My only complaint is the handbrake. It seemed to have a lot of travel on release. Fuel consumption. Tried to find out what I was getting on this trip, but could not see this in the infotainment touchscreen. All I could see was a green score and a trip counter telling me how many miles possibly I was covering without accelerating. Renault claimed the fuel consumption should be about 39.8 mpg combined. The ride was good, only the meanest of poor road surfaces or potholes may upset the Trafic. Braking on the Trafic is taken care of with discs and pads all round. Acceleration. Tested on one of my favourite stretches of straight road, found the Trafic to pull well. but found there is not much puff in first gear and had to change quickly into second. Pretty quickly. Again, it's not a race car, but a van. Controls inside of the Trafic were easy to use, from the indicators to the wipers, though I thought the intermittent wipers were very intermittent and ended up using the second speed wiper setting more often. I could have also done with a place to put my right arm to rest on the door, but you do get an armrest for your left arm. One of the other things I quite liked with the Trafic was the fact that you got physical heating controls and not hidden in a touch screen. Up some of the standard equipment this van has, starting with price. I really enjoyed my time with the Trafic. It felt a change to be driving something different to a Transit. My only dislikes to the Trafic was the nanny state driving aids like speed sign recognition, which would shout at you even if you went 1 mile an hour over the limit, and the ever so annoying lane departure warning. I spec'd a similar Transit, and the Transit van was an extra £1,000 more once you add on alloys, sat-nav and driving aids. The Trafic seems a better choice. Though the Transit is more powerful with 136 brake horsepower diesel, but I think for me I would have a Trafic over a Transit. Anyway, I'd just like to thank you for watching this 1100 subscribers special. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe at Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV, and we'll be back with another bearded driver reviews in due course.
God bless, we're breaking these runs. Life too short to play it on speed run. Only get one, no option to rerun. With Babylon goes too high to reach them. Down to earth, stay grinding when storms come. Rat race, only one to run from. Better say cheese, but say split in the funds. Living in the moment, I ain't worried about none. I'm straight chillin', back against the wall, too acquainted with the feeling. Might get lost tomorrow, find a way if I'm willing. Only fear God, not sweating his lost children. Price on my head, exported a few trillion. Suicide missions, whatever I'm feeling. I'm built different, cruise with no ceiling. Sun shining on me, boy, I'm indifferent. Go! Come on, let's go. I don't know what comes next, but I couldn't care less. I refuse to feel stressed. There's no fear in my chest. Hit a boom for my steps. Walk away from the pain I've been through. This feeling I'm feeling is brand new. This is the moment I break through. I ain't really with it back forth. You can keep the hustle, homie. I can't bear it all. Bull-headed in the market like you asked for. Then I saw you move the target like a matador. Come on, I'm ready to go get it like a Labrador. Dog days done and I'm tired of the tug of war. Broke off the leash and I ain't going back no more. I've been better ever after like Barrymore. Hold up, let me reset. Living in the matrix, used to sequence. I cracked the code, popped out the subnet. Walk around like I found a 20, that's a dubstep. Living in the moment, did you notice that ain't up yet? You can put the pressure on me, I ain't dropping one sweat. Used to be stressed hard, beating like a drum set. Breathe, stretch, let it go. Everybody need a refresh, go. Yeah.